All right, this is Calibos, and we're playing Enigmatica 2. So, at this point, I have clearly found some silverfish. And our goal is to get out of here. But we're looking for a swamp, because that is where the Minotaur is, the Minotaur. It is entirely possible that we have done this sequence slightly out of order. That seems very strange to me, like we shouldn't have been able to do that. So let's eat one of these. Maize wafers. So we're looking for a swamp, and that's going to be over here. So this looks like the edge of the fire swamp. So let's just kind of head over that way and see what happens. We should actually be able to enter the swamp safely now. And this might be where we're going. So one of the interesting things about this is you cannot break this stuff, as far as maybe you can break this stuff. I didn't think that you could. Weird. We're actually looking for a path down, and very helpfully they leave torches for everybody, so you can explore. This is no chest. Ironwood. I'm not sure how much we're going to need of whatever it is that we're going to need. So it's faster to do this. Dirt, sticks. Don't need armor shards. Alright, so let's grab this stuff. Take those, we'll take that. We'll take that, and then we'll do that, that, and that. So let us explore. Another dead end. Now, it is possible to map this out with, greater or lesser degrees of accuracy. I'm not sure how much I care about that. That was weird. I'm pretty much just following the generally left path till we get where we're going. Or apparently go in circles. Circles are totally an option too. Yep. Alright, well. Zoom. And it's our first Minotaur. Now, we're not looking specifically for that one. We are looking for this. We're going to hop down to the next layer. And we're just going to keep exploring because without doing that, we're not going to find the Minotaur itself. I think I marked the entrance. This is not trapped. We'll just take that and that and that and that. So I'm pretty much doing the same thing as before. I don't specifically have a place. I'm not looking. There it is. This should be relatively quick. Boom. Quest completed. We'll grab all of those. chuck that in there. Got another shader bag. Minotax. Throw those in there. Raw meat. Sounds creepy. Meat stroganoff. Charm of keeping. So we've got another shader. Let's check the grab bag. Looks like we get another cube of annihilation. Which I have a theory is basically just kind of a thing off the sphere of annihilation, but you never know. Take that. Is that all of the things? I think that might be all of the things. Alright. So... I think from here, our next step is the fire swamp. Because who doesn't love to go to the fire swamp? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't really need the maze stone. Yeah, see bedrock. I knew that there was a reason you couldn't tunnel. And I foolishly did not mark the paths. Oh, cool. Do you mind, guys? I'm busy. Alright. Yeah, I didn't mark the paths, and I should have. I know that now. I am foolish. Please don't judge me too harshly. Was it this way? I think I'm going in circles, guys. Wait. Do you mind? It's a stupid beetle. There we go. Alright. Progress. Now we just need to get out of here. Base slime. Does this one also... I can't remember if this also had bedrock. I really just want to get out of here. Teach me to wander into a maze without marking the entrance, right? There we go. So, now we empty our inventory again. Dirt, maze rock, boom, boom, boom. Mushroom, solidified experience. So now we look at our map and we want to head towards the fire swamp, which is going to be let's look at our journey map actually. Daytime map. So we want to head over there. And we are located here. So we will head approximately that way. Ah, there it is. So I think that can we fight this thing? Okay, we cannot fight it yet. So in which case, oh, you know what we could do? Watch this. Advancements. Well, Twilight Forest. Beef stroganoff. Meat, maize wafer, 6 remaining. So we need to defeat a red cap sapper in a medium hollow hill, twilight wraith in a large hollow hill. Craft the maze map after obtaining the focus from the labyrinth, naga scales and leg armor, Hydra Slayer. We need to fight Twilight Lich. Okay, so we have to do this, we have to do this, and then we have to do this. Did we not find the Mage Breaker? Oh my gosh. So looking at journey maps, it was over that way somewhere. Close center. Kind of that way. I'm not actually sure that I'm worried about it. It was a pain getting in and out. So let's look at... So the Hydra's off that way. We can't do the Hydra yet. We need to look at the map. Dark Forest things. So let's head that way and see what that is. So this is the Tower of the Urgast, I seem to recall. We'll wait for the world to gently spawn in. Now theoretically what we're supposed to do is wander in and do this. I do like these blocks, but I have no interest in like doing this the hard way. This is a maze. Now you can mine these. I just don't remember how. If I had an axe, this would go faster. So typically what I would do is I would not come into this. I really prefer to do it from flying. So we're going to do that, and that, that. These are weird mini-ghast things. They do mini-ghast things. And we are just going to wander around and what's this? Nothing in there that we care about. Is there anything in here that we care about? I'm gonna say not really. We'll take this. And all we're really trying to do at this point is get to the top of the tower. Ooh, Calibos. So we'll do this. This is fast. Probably because we're flying and it's not an axe. Pick that up. And we're gonna toss that in there. So now we have some additional spawners. Never hurts to do that. We'll just kind of wander around and kill these guys. Continue to head up. So if you need pistons, you can. There's a couple of them around. There's lots to explore. So really we're heading up here. And this is the boss. So typically we would not fight him the way that we just did. This is a terrible way to do it, and not at all what the pack was designed for. So what we would normally do is we would kill these guys, and then when this is charged up and the Urghast is overhead, we do that, and it hurts him. And then these guys will spawn somewhere else, and we do the same thing. Now they do fight back. They're not like pushovers by any stretch of the imagination, and they will just keep spawning infinitely. But we have now defeated the next in the section. Fiery Tears. Let's see what this is. Item frames, Urghast trophy, Urghast. And we got ironwood. Yay, go us. So, next step, let us head that way and see if it allows us to do the fire swamp yet. The rain's kind of annoying. Fire swamp should be around here somewhere. Here we go. Let's see if it blocks us off now. We'll give it a second to finish loading, just in case. Okay, this thing breathes fire. Each of the heads have their, sorry for the volume. Each of the heads has their hostile creatures. Has their own hit points, as does the body. I prefer to attack the body because if you attack the heads, then they divide and you have more of them. So it's pretty much just a matter of hiding in the right spot and punching them, or wearing draconic armor, in which case you are just going to kill it. Just takes time. All right, so that gives us the Hydra and this random bat. So we now have the Hydra trophy and this shader. Throw the fiery blood in there. We have Hydra chops. Go us. All right, so let's look at the next thing on our listing here. At this point, we need to go to. Let's go to some of the cold areas. So we want to go that way. There's one close to us, but I'd like to stay on the map. And we're almost there. There are multiple copies of each of the bosses and their locations, so you don't have to go. You don't have to go ahead and like fight a specific boss and then another specific boss in this location. Like the map is randomly generated, and they generate biomes. So now we should be able to look around in this area. And we're looking for this. I think we're looking for this. There's the Alpha Yeti. He is very friendly. And that was the Alpha Yeti. Again, I remind you that I waited until I had the really cheesy draconic armor before I did all this. That is why it appears easy. Toss that there. Ice bombs. Alpha Yeti fur. Arctic fur. Steel leaf. Let's open the shader bag. Carmite. Okay. So from here, our next step is actually going to be fairly close. We just need to travel a bit north. Now, this is actually one of the coolest sections in the Twilight Forest in my mind. I really like the way this looks, and the penguins are very popular. They are quite adorable, really. But this is the most amazing looking structure. And again, once you're inside, the entire goal is basically to get near the top, as I recall. So if you want to, you can get super cheaty and just do it from the top. I'm probably just going to get in, and then once we're inside, oh look, it's the Snow Queen. Well, I will break this block, and then we'll call it, and then I will do the next thing. So I'd like to thank you guys for coming to see what I'm doing. If you liked it, leave a like. If you don't. Questions, comments, concerns can all go below. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good night.